Thank you very much having me. And I think I come the farthest from flying in from Budapest, 16 hours. So, but I'm always traveling, so don't worry about that. I'm 71 years old. I'm a pretty good shape, 71 years old, and I'm keeping myself that way for the next 30 years. Actually, I had my telomere test is extremely long, and I have no known diseases. I'm actually biological age is 38 years old. How I did it, I follow five things only. I tell you what is that five things. Number one, I sleep right. Even when I travel, I learn how to adjust time. Did you heard of jet lag? Very tricky because many years is really make me suffering. But recently, last let's say 15 years, I find out how to beat jet lag, how to have 10-hour jet lag, beat it in 3 days. Very interesting. So if you are interested later, can tell you that. And if you can follow it, it really works. So I sleep right. I eat right. The eat right mean I eat what I like, but I never over exceed. So if I want to eat pork, I eat pork. If I want to have chicken, I eat chicken. I eat vegetables, but never over exceed. So when I go to a restaurant, especially in America, I ask for a chicken, over exceed. I said, how the hell you can eat? This is not even a chicken. It looks like a turkey. That big. So I say something is not right. So the second is I drink. I drink this water for 25 years. This water is very unique. It carries a species of oxygen, not just O2, but carries O2, O4, O8, 16, 32, 64, and 128. This is mean you have one hydrogen. Actually, in the water is H2O, but I managed to separate the hydrogen out of the water, not all of the hydrogen, but some of the hydrogen, and some of the oxygen I forced it to stay inside the water. So when you drink it, I actually mixing my interstitial fluid with that liquid. Our liquid is not so good, not so clean. Urine, blood, lymph node liquids, interstitial fluid liquids, it's not so good because a lot of toxin there and a lot of liquid what helping us to eliminate toxin. But everything goes through by liquid. So what I did, I managed to take the hydrogen out of the water and keep the oxygen in it. So when I drink it, all the oxygen gets to the cells and pair up with the hydrogen what I have inside my cells. 99% of you is hydrogen. Only 1% is oxygen. But you never heard of anybody dying from missing hydrogen, but you heard of people dying from hypoxia. And hypoxia is nothing else but lack of oxygen to the tissue. Hypoxia is not just coming from the lungs, it's coming from the tissue. We call it silent hypoxia. So please check what I'm saying. This is a very important thing. And the last part, what I do exercise. I do exercise every day. You might don't see me, but I did martial arts for almost 35 years. I lived in a Shaolin temple with monks. So I was in a long time I lived there. So everybody telling me my motion is because all these Chinese arts and all these things. But I tell you, all my friends that I go with, they all walk like this, the knee bended, and they are really, really not really strong. And I would end up the same way because monk life is not that easy. And after I started to drink the water, my pain disappeared. Why? Because truly, my last 25 years in my life, I did study this effect in medical universities and Academy of Sciences and Europe, most prestigious medical establishments, and I follow this because once the mitochondria gets energized, what do you need to make the mitochondria strong? That's produce ATP, but what makes it strong? You need to have sugar molecule in the mitochondria and you need to have oxygen. When these two is bound, you create CO2. That is the way our respiration is going. That is the ATP developed. If you have good oxygen, if you have good sugar level, you will have good energy. Actually, this is the cleanest energy there is. Okay? So once you have this, you can produce ATP, adenosine triphosphate. If you produce ATP, that's the only way to produce cellular immune system function. Maybe you heard of your cellular functions like natural killer cells, B cells, T cells, activated T cells. They are the one who protecting us. So if you don't have this function, very hard to go and support yourself for the long term. So that's what I can tell everybody. I'm very happy, John. Thank you very much. Bring me here, and I really would like to have. I would like to buy the product myself because I want to try it. I have a laboratory in Budapest. I can try everything. I have all the blood work I can do. I love it, and I'm like you. I do anything and everything, but I do it first. I have thousands of patients a year, 1,200 cancer patients a year. So it's not something I go from outside. I'm very much in the circuit every single day. I'm seeing from ovarian cancer to skin cancers to lung cancers to prostate cancers. I see them all in all stages. They all agree on one thing. Their problem began when their cell, the first cell, was lack of oxygen. That's what it's beginning with, the whole thing. After that, the story is easy because you can really restart your function. One of my biggest achievement is not a PhD or anything like this. I'm a university professor. I teach in 8 universities around the world. But I'm telling you, my biggest achievement was my daughter, Aniko. She had pancreatic cancer, 10 centimeter big, 16 years ago. 17 years ago. Now she's free of cancer for 17 years. Thank you. And this is my biggest achievement, and I don't want nothing else from the world. I want her to live as long as she can live happy, have 2 kids already, very happy about it. And I'm saving life all over the world. So one day when you have time, please come with John, come to Cocoon, look at it, see it, because this is more than just drinking the water. This is bats in there, this is supplements in there, but it's been clinically proven effect. Thank you very much for that.